With many credit cards increasing their welcome bonuses, some credit cards adding welcome bonuses for the very first time, and even brand new credit cards being introduced, I thought this would be a good time to make a video on the top 5 best credit card sign-up bonuses right now. The reason I'm making this video is because welcome bonuses are basically free money, and so when you open a new credit card, the welcome bonus on that credit card is going to be what is going to give you the most amount of value. So as always, we're just going to jump right into the video, so make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below as it helps support the channel and I would really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, so before I get into the specific details on each of these welcome bonuses, I first just want to give a high-level overview of some of the long-term value that you can get from each of these credit cards. The first credit card on my list is going to be the Citi Double Cash, which is going to be a no annual fee credit card within the Citi ecosystem. The long-term value that you get with the Citi Double Cash is going to be pretty straightforward, and that's going to be getting 2x back on every single purchase that you make. The Citi Double Cash also does pair really well with some other Citi credit cards, and if you wanted to, you could combine the Citi Double Cash with the Citi Custom Cash and the Citi Premier to create your own Citi trifecta. So if we get into the welcome bonus, the Citi Double Cash has actually not had a welcome bonus for quite some time now, but potentially spurred by the introduction of the new, powerful, no annual fee Wells Fargo Autograph Card. The Citi Double Cash is now offering a welcome bonus, so if you've been considering getting the Citi Double Cash, then right now is the best time to get the card. The Citi Double Cash is offering $200 cash back after you spend $1,500 or more in the first 6 months of having the card. Also, just be aware that the Citi Double Cash is not offering this welcome bonus everywhere, so before you apply for this card, just make sure that you look at the details, and in the fine print, the welcome bonus is being offered, because you want to make sure that you lock that in. If we divide that $200 cash back by the $1,500 in spend, then the Citi Double Cash would give you a return on spend of 13%, which isn't the best, but it is really nice that this card is finally offering a welcome bonus. Next up on my list is going to be another no annual fee credit card, but this credit card is going to offer a significantly better welcome bonus than the Citi Double Cash. This credit card is going to be the Chase Freedom Flex, which is going to be one of the 2 no annual fee Chase credit cards. The long-term value that you get with the Chase Freedom Flex is going to primarily be in the 5x back on rotating quarterly categories. And the rotating quarterly categories for the current quarter, so Q3, is for gas stations, select live entertainment, movie theaters, and car rental agencies. Now, before we get into the welcome bonus, remember that one of the rotating quarterly categories for Q3 is going to be for gas stations, because we're going to come back to that in a second. But in addition to the 5x back on rotating quarterly categories, the Chase Freedom Flex also will give you some other long-term value, as you'll get 5x back on travel booked through the Chase portal, 3x back on dining, and 3x back on drugstore purchases. If we get into that welcome bonus on the Chase Freedom Flex, you'll get a $200 bonus and then 5% back on gas stations during your first year. The $200 bonus is going to be given to you in the form of 20,000 Chase points, and you'll get that after you spend $500 or more in the first 3 months of having the card. Basically, this is a really low spend requirement, which makes getting this welcome bonus pretty easy and accessible for everyone, and it's going to give you a super high return on spend of 40%. But that's not all that you'll get on this welcome bonus, as you'll also get the 5% back on gas stations on up to $6,000 spent during your first year. So remember how I told you about gas stations being one of those Q3 rotating categories? Well, since you'll already get 5% back on gas stations as part of this welcome bonus, it's possible to stack that on top of the 5% back that you get on the rotating quarterly category. And so you'll be able to get 9% back on gas stations until the end of Q3, which is at the end of September. And this makes right now the best time to get the Chase Freedom Flex. And I did make a full video about this topic, so if you're interested in learning a little bit more, then I'll put that video up on the screen right now. Okay, so next up on my list is going to be the newest credit card on this list, as it was actually introduced pretty recently, and that's going to be the Wells Fargo Autograph Card. The Wells Fargo Autograph Card has already made a name for itself as one of the best no annual fee credit cards out there, and that's due to its super strong point multipliers. So the main long-term value that you'll get on the Wells Fargo Autograph Card is that you'll get 3x back on a bunch of different specific spending categories, such as restaurants, travel, gas stations, transit, streaming services, and phone plans. For the welcome bonus specifically, the Wells Fargo Autograph Card is actually offering a super solid welcome bonus, that is actually higher than most other no annual fee credit cards. The welcome bonus is going to be for 30,000 points after you spend $1,500 or more in the first 3 months. The 30,000 points are going to be higher than a lot of other similar credit cards that'll only offer you 20,000 points. However, you do need to consider here that the welcome bonus does have a higher spend requirement, so even though you do technically get more points than the welcome bonus on the Chase Freedom Flex, you will still get a lower return on spend of 20%. Now that I've given a couple solid welcome bonuses for people who are trying to prioritize no annual fee credit cards, I'm now going to get into some credit cards that do have annual fees, but also do have significantly higher welcome bonuses. The next card that I'll be covering is going to be the Capital One Venture X. The Capital One Venture X has an annual fee of $395, but the nice thing about this card is that this card is actually going to be considered a keeper card, which basically means that the tangible benefits on this card are going to outpace the fee every single year. So to get into those benefits, the Capital One Venture X will give you a $300 annual travel credit and then 10,000 bonus miles on your card member anniversary every single year. The value of those benefits are going to total $400, and again, the fee is only $395, so as long as you actually use those credits, you're basically going to make $5 just to have this card. Additionally, a really important benefit that annual fee credit cards such as this card, the Capital One Venture X, have is that you can actually transfer your points out to travel partners. This is a really important benefit because transferring your points out to travel partners is going to give you the highest possible redemption values. In terms of the welcome bonus, the Capital One Venture X will give you 75,000 miles after you spend $4,000 or more in the first 3 months. Those 75,000 miles can be valued at the very minimum at $750, which would give you a return on spend of 19%. And beyond the fact that this card is going to pay for itself based on the value that you get every single year, the value that you get from that welcome bonus could cancel out the fee that you pay on this card for the first year and cancel out most of the fee for the second year. To round out my list, the 5th credit card with the best sign-up bonus right now is going to be the Hilton Aspire card. The Hilton Aspire card is going to be the high-tier credit card within the Hilton ecosystem, and so it does have an annual fee of $450. The Hilton Aspire card is absolutely jam-packed with value, with an opportunity to pretty easily get over $1,500 in value. I'm not going to go over every single benefit because there are a ton of benefits, and I actually just recently came out with a video that went over all of that, so if you're interested in learning more about the Hilton Aspire card, then I'll put that video up on the screen right now. But if we get into the welcome bonus on the Hilton Aspire card, the welcome bonus is going to be to receive 150,000 Hilton Honors points after spending $4,000 or more in the first 3 months. Now you are probably looking at that and thinking, wow, that is an absolutely insane welcome bonus, especially considering that the welcome bonus on the Amex Platinum is only 100,000 points. And yes, this still is a fantastic welcome bonus, but it's important to consider that Hilton points are actually valued at 0.5 cents per point, whereas Amex and Chase points are valued at the very minimum at 1 cent per point. So those 150,000 Hilton points are going to be valued at $750, which would still be enough to cancel out the fee that you need to pay on the first year, and then cancel out some of the fee that you need to pay for the second year. Since you were getting $750 in value and the spend requirement is $4,000, then just like the Capital One Venture X, you'll get a return on spend of 19%. I wanted this to be a short and to the point video, so that's going to wrap up the top 5 best credit card sign-up bonuses right now. But let me know down in the comments if you were thinking of getting one of these credit cards, or maybe you think of a different credit card that you think has a better welcome bonus. If you enjoyed this video and you're curious about what credit cards I have in my own wallet, then check out the 2 videos I'll put on the screen right now. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I do really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.